the center on an offensive line, especially a championship team offensive line, got to know a lot of what's going on, Key. Right? It's not like that might translate very well to coaching.
Yeah, Jeff is a little bit different, though. Offensive linemen, historically, from just what you just said, popped in my mind, they haven't really been great head coaches, so to speak. Mm-hmm. But Jeff is different. Look, I don't know why he has to defend the hire. If that's what he wants to do, it's your damn team. You hire who you want to. Now, I understand he hasn't gone through the gauntlet of coaching, so to speak, at the professional level. You know, that's okay. His staff is still intact. What he's basically going there for is to survey the land, take a look at everything, get the eyes there to understand the culture and what needs to change. Jeff is not going there to try to turn it around and win 8 straight games because It ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And I got a text yesterday morning saying, wow, you're not going to believe what's getting ready to happen. But never said what it was, right? They texted me and they said, wow, you're not going to believe what's happening. Some of the craziest blankety blank that you've ever going to see in the NFL. I said, what? Man, you got to tell me. They said, no, it's coming down. Don't worry about it. And then it was the Jeff news. I'm good with it. I texted him yesterday and I said, ooh, I can't wait. I'm going to torch your ass when I get there. Ooh, I can't wait.
I'm going to take care of him. I'm telling you right now, zero objectivity. I'm taking care of him.
Every little mistake, Jay. I'm fisting giddy. Soon as something goes wrong, it's Saturday's fault.
But see, for me, when I heard the news yesterday, I was shocked, obviously. But it's like Steve Wilkes, right? When he got the job with the Panthers. Okay, somebody that was internal, understands how everything is going to work. For me, when I hear Jeff Saturday coming in, it's like, oh, they need a fresh set of eyes.
100%.
They need somebody that has has familiarity with the organization, but hasn't been in that locker room 24/7. That can then come in and say, all right, like everybody's on the chopping block, pretty much.
Yes,
that's what they're saying.
Yeah, who knows if he even wants to coach long term? But the point is, you get someone in there who can see it from the inside out. Now you can say, okay, this is what we need to do going forward.
And you put your team in a better position to get one of these young quarterbacks in the draft without the league sniffing down your back saying that, okay, if I leave Frank Reich in as the head coach, Frank Reich's trying to win, one, right? He's going to try to win. 2, if he all of a sudden doesn't start winning and it just go, now you got to fire him at the end of the season, but you kept him there, which says that he's not going to do that because he's going to try to win. So you might as well yank him out, put in Jeff. Now there's a little bit of chaos, a little bit of disarray. Team starts to do that, you get your number 1 pick and nobody says it.
And nobody has job security. A lot of people questioning job security now.
Jeff Saturday. Now let's Jay. This is what I've really been waiting for. You know how Key always gives the critique and then says this is how they should have talked at the press conference. This is the answer they should have gotten. Ooh. Now Jeff goes from media, went from Super Bowl champion, All-Pro to media. Now from media to coach. So he would answer certain questions a certain way on the air, right? Now he has to answer it as head coach.
I think he's probably a better fit as a front office executive, one of them general manager type roles, to being able to identify talent opposed to coaching. I'd like to see him do that, I think, more so, just because that part of the job is a little less stress than being on the side.
I don't know why anyone would want to coach. It's so much work.
Yeah, it's a rebuild. So a lot of people in India have been talking about this for a while, right? Like if it didn't work out with Carson Wentz and you replaced Matt Ryan, Chris Ballard's job isn't safe either. Like it's a rebuild. That's the direction that this team is going. So what do you do with, Jonathan Taylor? What do you do with Pittman? Like there's a lot of pieces now that are on the table for a rebuild.
More than that, let's back it up and talk about Jeff for a second, guys. Do you hear the way he answered that question? You said you don't mind it. I loved it. Let me tell you why. Jay, as Giants fans, when Daboll came in, what did we hear? The difference between Joe Judge and whoever else and Daboll, Daboll's not putting on an act. He's comfortable in his own skin. You can hear, he has to answer certain things a certain way, but he's authentic. You hear that answer from Jeff? Just to the guy, he's just, he's being authentic.
The players are going to play for him, but he has enough of the fight back to get their attention. Like he's not a a friendly players coach to the point where they just gonna run him over. He's
Right.
not gonna have that happen, right?
Right.
He knows how to get tough and also give love at the same time.
Yeah. Jeff is a nice guy. He ain't soft, though. There's
Yeah,
a big
that's what I'm saying.
difference.
He knows
There's a big difference.
He knows what the job entails. And I know a lot of people are questioning, how could he climb the ladder so fast? What about the Rooney Rule? What about some of those sort of things? And the Rooney Rule does not apply until the end of the season for a team.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nor for an interim coach, I don't think.
no,
right?
it doesn't apply at
Right.
all. They can go hire whoever they want to. At the end of the season, they've now got to interview minority candidates to take the job permanently.
We lost Jeff. We're going to lose Key next, Jay.
Why would you lose me?
Key ain't gonna. No, Key's a GM. Key ain't no coach.
I think he'd be a great coach.
I don't want to be
it's
the
too
GM
much.
either.
Key's an owner.
I
We're
don't
an
wanna-
ownership group.
They wouldn't let me in the room.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.